Right, so we start this one in a car park, watendlath. Right, so out of the car park, there's a National Trust car park, so you need coins or a membership there, so it didn't take card. So on to Great Crag then. So it looks like there's a tea room here as well. I can have a coffee when I'm done. So we want to be over this bridge, and I put the Alltrails route in the description as well. So it's a lovely start, lovely day. Some rain this morning, but like Polly's decided to get herself wet straight off the bat. Good effort. So if I'm a betting man, that's the way down. So that'll be after we've done Grange Fell, and this is the way to Great Crag. So here we go then. She's only one at the minute, so she's a bit giddy. Just in some water. Whee. Outset, this seems like it's a nice route, all pathed, really obvious to begin with. Hey, yeah! Giddy dog. So lovely views, great path to start with. So Great Crag, I think it's that up there. So 440 metres. And wasn't expecting a nice day like this, so we've got quite lucky. A lot of rain last night. Looks like we've been blessed this morning. Love the route this. You can switch off a bit and just walk. So far anyway. Dog is going in. Second Wainwright. I'm gonna get gonna have to learn the hard way, I think. So we crossed this little river here, and there's a couple of paths. The left central, there's an arrow actually, which makes it quite easy, but you want to be up here, quite straightforward. Basically just following the river up. It's nice to have it on your side, nice little noises, and then just hug it up, and there's a wall to follow that wall also. And then we want to bear left shortly. So you'll pick up a gate, and then through the gate, and then just left. So maybe that way. So all good up to now. Gonna have to take some clothes off at some point. It's wasn't expecting the sun to be out after all rain last night. All good, brilliant day. So we get to a point here where you can see a path to the right and one to the left. So we want the one to the left to Great Crag. So we're just going to be following that up there. Trying to think of a top tip while we're on a nice path without me droning on too much. But I think once top tip, without going into the detail, would be I always pack the same whether it's winter or summer. So I've always got my essential sort of kit that I can just put on, take off. That's the important thing, put on, take off, I think. You never want to get to a point where you don't pack it, so just pack it. Waterproof bag in here, so I've got stuff that is dry no matter what, even if I have to go over a river, which I don't suspect I will. Yeah, so if you don't, you just pack the same, have a hiking kit, and that's what you want to go to. Maybe we'll go into more detail what that consists of at some other point, but I'm not going to drone on. Pulling round now, getting up. Let's have a look, see how high up we are now. Lovely views all round. She'll regret being so chaotic. She'll be knackered later, but stay on this path basically. So we're following this path up. We're hugging this, which Great Crag, which is up there, I reckon. and then we're going to go in between there, so we're going to go up there somewhere. Probably think, how does he know all this? Because I haven't done this mountain before. But I suppose another top tip would be having a good route planner. I've got Alltrails. I've tried Komoot before. I've got Alltrails, which is working quite good at the minute. Some really good features on that. And one top tip would be download the map before you come, because we might not have signal around here, but it will still work off GPS. So there you go, top tip. We're here, and we're about, elevation is about 365. So we start to climb a little bit, nothing too strenuous though, so we're going to go through this gate and follow it around. So the idea is get to Grange Crag and then come back down this way. Bit of a climb now, but nothing too tough. Just one foot in front of the other. Steady on foot, it's all good on foot. So 410 now, 410 metres, 440 in total, so 30 to go. And then we'll be at Grange Crag, and one done. Point, you got a bare right and a bare left, so you want a bare left after this little climb. Left after the dog, if she's still there. Will you still be there? Polly? Will you? There's a couple of ways up here by the looks of it. I've missed the actual planned one, so I'm going to take that. I'm basically just off up there. So I'm just following, there's multiple paths up, but you just go for the high. There's like a scenic view spot there, and that is actual Grange Crag as per on the map, so that's going to be one I'm going to tick off. Here we are, top of Grange Crag, 440 metres. That's Great Crag, not Grange Crag, I might have been calling it on the way around. Tails is with us. Ruben, first day back at school, year 4 today. Dove class. Yeah, hope you're doing amazing, mate. I know you're doing amazing. You're the light of my life. I love you with all my heart, always. You'll be up here one day, buddy. Love you with all my heart. Top, Grange Crag. So I never spend too much time here. Don't get cold. So onto Grange Fell. So same way back. We're going to follow that, and then down that steepy path thing. We're going to follow that back, and then we'll take up the Grange Fell route. So back on the, I've just come down that way actually. There's multiple ways you can come down, and then back on the same trail. So we're going to descend to 350 metres, and then I think where we had the dog last time when I went, we bare left. I think we're going to take the one to the right. That was just a guess. So see you down there. The path's going to take you across that bog, but I'm not going to follow that. I'm going to go back on this path and then pick up the other path through this way. Don't fancy a bog. Pete, you get over there. Basically, we want to be over that red season pig in the distance there. But the map does, the Alltrails does say to go across that bog. I'm just following the path until I can pick up a path to head in that direction. So here I saw that just a couple, they've come from that way, so it's not that obvious, but right will take me back to that car park, and left will take me to Grange Fell, so I'll go that way, skipping that bog. Back on a nice path now, so we follow it up here, up there, a gate there, and then across, and then Grange Fell is here somewhere. To the left you can see Grange Crag, that's where we've just been, and that is the path just up there. So it's a bit boggy on this one, just on a nice path again. Letting Polly off for a little bit, don't know if it's a bad idea. She's calmed down now with a mental burst. Yeah, so nice path now. It was a bit rainy last night, so maybe that's why it's more boggy, but I've gone quite ankle deep a couple of times, but all good, nice path. Nice route, nothing too strenuous, just plodding away. Having a bit of a mess around. So we've got a gate here. We're going to be hugging that wall. Oh, focus out. We're going to hug the wall and then up to around here somewhere, and that's Grange Fell. There's a gate there to the left, path to the right. I'm guessing that path to the right is going to be what we go back on. We'll see on the way down. But we want to follow this. The rain's coming in now. Great news. I think we'll just start climbing now. Dog's just gone all the way in. So she did a bit of a test of the bog. Yep, tested positive for bogness. Right, okay, let's do this. We're just going to follow this wall. Follow this wall pretty much all the way around, just looking at the map and see little like tread indents where people have been walking. So I'm going to try that anyway. There's a gate there. That goes far left. Yep. Let's see. Alltrails route wants you to go through that gate and then up that way. But not gate, but stand. But I'm just going to follow this actually. It looks trodden, so and it is a path. It looks more direct. Here's the next climb then. So nothing major again really. It's a climb, yeah, it's just 1 foot in front of the other, but it don't blow you to bits. Looking good, all good. Brilliant view. I'll take one on the way down. Coming up, like this path is probably bearing off right, but actually we want to be there, so I'm going to handrail this wall as much as possible and then take a left when I can to get up there. And in this wall you'll see in distance a little stile thing to get over, like there. Yeah, so over the stile, wherever it is, there, and then left. And that should take us up. And that's the badger right in front of us. So, call it a badger. What's its actual name? Grange Fell. There we go. Looks like we're going onto a path. Lead us up, and then I might take the way that we should have come up. I might take that back down. See what it's like. Oh, you can see someone on the top there. Go. There's some zizzing away, like mosquitoes sort of zizzing if they're up here. So yeah, we're gonna path. We're gonna climb a little bit, out of focus, back in focus, somewhere get up there to around that. So another little climb. Looking forward to that. Holly, here, come on, good girl. She's going to knacker herself. She'll be exhausted tonight. I've got a ham, mustard and cheese sandwich and a huel. Looking forward to that. Gonna get that down my gob before I set off back. Just come up there. I'm thinking it's on top of here somewhere. So I'm just gonna climb up that little bit there. See if I can see the cairn. We're going to find this cairn. I'm at the top here. According to the map, it's saying there, so I'm going to go there. If there's not, I think it's been pulled by the dog. I'm going to go for that. If there's not one there, then it'll have to do. Yeah, and now the GPS is saying the other way. It's starting to piss it down, so can't spend ages looking for this. I'm saying that's the highest point there, so I'm going to mark it. Right, sit you! Don't you drop off there. We're at the top. Grange Fell. It is wet, but we made it. Good effort us. Hey, stay there, you naughty dog. Right, we're gonna have to get down. I was gonna have a sandwich here, but we're not. Right, down the hill. Love you with all my heart. Buddy, anything you put your mind to you can do. I'm at the top of the mountain now, just done one. This is the second one. Beautiful views. That. It's a bit wet, but we're waterproof, so all good. Right, I'm going to get down and get myself some sandwiches. Maybe a Huel. Alright, love you with all my heart, buddy. You'll be up here one day. Just been Grange Fell. Polly here. Come on, be a good girl. And then we're just following a path down. So the one we originally should have come up. Here somewhere. And then we're going to follow it all the way down, then bear left. So let's get to the bottom. Come down, but we didn't. The actual Alltrails route is just there. See the tip of it. Right in the corner. So then we're just going to head to that and then pick. So that's that style. That's where we went off behind me. Ooh, up there somewhere. So we handrailed that wall. So it is what I thought from before. So there's a proper path down there. So when we pick that up, we'll go left and then head to the bottom and we're done. What do you think, Paul? What do you think, Paul? This is a great place to have your pack up. Speaking with a mouthful. Ruben, I nicked your little your school bag, your dragon one. Have a nice orange. Well, it's turned out lovely. We've had a bit of all sorts of weather today. Yeah, so here we are at that gate. That far one in the distance is where we went to Great Crag, and we want to be going this way. So the town that we parked near is watendlath town, if I'm pronouncing that right. So we're just heading back there now. Nice little stroll back. That's where we first went. Great Crag, and then over there was Grange Fell. Nice steady woodland path back. Lovely. And here we are, back at Watendlath town. So, good work. Paul, you like it? Need to get her a wash. So I'm going to finish that at the coffee shop. So I think it's about 5.6 kilometres, 2 fells, Great Crag and Grange Fell. A couple of hours and stuff to do. Nice Victoria sponge and chai latte to finish at this cafe.